in this class, we will focus on the most common one, the most common used degree word of 很. Later in the coming in the other lessons, we will give you all the degree words one by one, just to help you just to understand them more. But today we focus on 很. I think the people already know. Some people learn Chinese for a while and they're familiar with this expression. I'm fine. 我很好. But you only remember, maybe you memorize the 3 words, 3 pronunciations, 3 syllables. You don't understand the structure. Why we say 我很好, right? But now you get the answer. 我很好. I'm very good. So no verbs in this, in your opinion or in your state in this comment. That's why no is. You shouldn't translate 我是很好 because 是 is verb. No action, no verb. Now we should learn more adjectives, then we can practice more expressions. Okay, let's check together. So, adjective. We already know that the good, fine, 好, nice. Even we can talk about the nice or kind of somebody, the nature or personality. So, same word, 好. Then, Chinese people also create some similar expression, 好吃. So 吃 we learned. I gave you already. 吃 means eat. So good eat means delicious, tasty. That's for food. And 好喝, good. 喝 you know it, right? Drink. Good drink is tasty for drinks. So you can see some ideas of the Chinese words, how people create them. That's the similar idea they put it together. Just people can immediately get the idea, understand it, right? Next one, adjective is, I gave you more, it's 忙, busy. So you can see it's busy. 累, tired. 困, sleepy. 饿, and hungry. 渴, thirsty. 早 and 晚. Actually, these 2 words we already mentioned that in last class. So 早上, remember? 早上 I mentioned is early morning. So 早 itself means early. And opposite one is 晚上. That's the moonrise, right? So late, rise. And late means 晚. So you can see they opposite to each other. So now you have the 10 adjectives. Now let's just get some now related to these adjectives. So if we have the early, late, so we have some like related to our meal. The time words also relate to our meal. So we have the rice before. It's 米饭, right? 米饭is typical as the rice we eat in our meal. Generally, for the meal, we can say 饭. Just for meal, so we say 饭. Then we put early meal is breakfast. 早饭. So same idea. 早饭 usually people eat before 9 o'clock. That's why we use 早. We don't use 上. 上午 is after 9 o'clock. This is 早. Then for the noon, remember I explained because it's the middle part of the day, we call 中午. 午 means noon. 中 is middle. So we can use 午 or 中 for the meal of lunch. Is 午饭 or 中饭. These 2 words both means lunch. You can use either of them. And next one is brunch. So brunch, English, you say breakfast and lunch together, right? Same idea for Chinese people. They put 早 is early, breakfast, right? 早 And 午 noon. So early noon meal, brunch. And 晚饭, that's late. That's for the dinner. Late meal is dinner, right? So late here. Of course, we have the afternoon tea. That's high tea. We use this afternoon with tea together. 下午茶. It's very interesting, right? Chinese people's idea of the word. Yes, it is. But it's also very easy for people to understand what it is, right? Okay, now we have the enough adjective and some new nouns to practice what we learned today. Okay, that's how to make opinion and give comment with the adjective. So look at this sample sentence. First of all, usually people want to say I am fine in their greeting, right? When people greet you, I am fine. He is fine. So for this sentence, please keep in your mind, this is your opinion. You explain that your opinion about yourself, your comment about yourself, about your state. So that's why we shouldn't translate is. Is verb, no action in your comment. So that's why no 是 in this translation. If you put the 是 here, you make a big mistake. So, of course, I think that you already get some sense that Chinese sentence you can translate English word by word easily. But the basic idea for this comment is there is no verb in your expression. So, for your opinion is good, fine. For any opinion, any adjective, you need to give people clear degree. It's very good, or it's just so-so, or a little bit, it's fine, it's okay, it's perfect. We need a degree word. 很, please keep in your mind. So we shouldn't put 是, but we must put the 很. Otherwise, your expression is wrong. 他很好, he is fine. So usually, people say, I don't want to say it's very much. He's very good. He's very fine. But you should notice. So in our the list here, in Chinese, we must put the degree. The most common one we use is 很. If you don't put, I just say he's fine. Of course, if you can use the others. Before I give you, please just use 很. Before I give you the other degree words, you can say relatively, it's okay, a little bit. Of course, you can. But you need to leave the space for the degree word. Okay, next one. Chinese food is delicious. So you know all these words. 中国菜很好吃，很好吃。English didn't say very, but the most common degree word we use in our language in Mandarin is 很. That's why 中国菜很好吃. If you really appreciate, you can use more stronger degree words, right? You can say super delicious. Later you can use that word. But anyway, now you must use 很. 中国菜很好吃. Okay, so I gave you these two samples that of the statement. Please just finish the rest yourself. In the next page, that's the answer. I hope that you can do yourself first, then check. So please just pause this video for a while, and then we check together.